What's good, everybody? Welcome to the Coin Junior channel. Today, we're going to go through some major news going on in the cryptocurrency industry right now. So let's start with the lighter news. Hedera, HBAR, dev activity from sentiment feed across L1s. Hedera is now ranked number 5 for active contributors and number 6 for active development. Strong and sustainable growth from February 6 to February 6, 2023. In 2 years' time, they have grown their developer activity immensely. Okay, so a lot of the people are using the Hedera hash graph. So this is one of the cryptocurrency that I hold, and it is amazing to see that it is slowly growing into adopting the mainstream cryptocurrency distributed ledger technology. Okay, I'm sorry for speaking in non-layman terms. Now we have to go into bad news, and before that, I just want to say I am not a pessimistic and a bearish person. It just so happens that there are more bad news going on. Okay, I understand that there are a lot of developments and advancements going on in the cryptocurrency market, but still, we still have to cover news that is going to push the market further downwards. Okay. Number 1, DCG is selling holdings in Grayscale. Grayscale operates the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, GBTC, which has 10 billion plus in assets under management. So as we all know, DCG or Grayscale and Genesis are facing major liquidity issues. So in order to counter that, DCG has to sell its holdings in Grayscale, okay? They are selling holdings in several investment vehicles run by its subsidiary and digital assets manager Grayscale at a steep discount. The GBTC, which has 10 billion plus in assets under the management, and was late last year trading at a record discount to net asset value. So they're selling their assets in a steep discount, but they have to do it because they have to raise liquidity to save Genesis and to save their company from going bankrupt. On Monday, CoinDesk reported that DCG and Genesis reached an agreement with a key group of creditors intending to sell its subsidiary Genesis crypto trading business as well as its lending firm, which is restructuring through bankruptcy. According to the FT report citing filings, DCG's recent share sales have focused on the Ethereum fund, where the group have moved to sell about a quarter of its stock to raise as much as 22 million in several trades since January 24. The company is selling about $8 per share despite each shares claim to $16 of Ether. So they're selling their Ethereum fund at a at a steep discount in order to rebalance, restructure, and gain liquidity to save themselves from liquidity issues. It is a bad news. All right. We hope that this kind of news is not going to be major and pushing the markets down. It is still holding relatively strong. However, breaking news coming out from the UK banks blocking crypto access given fraud and volatility, lawmakers told. We have taken a pretty hard line as a bank on crypto, Alison Rose, Chief Executive Officer of NatWest Group, told the House of Commons Committee. We're blocking retail and wealth customers from transferring into crypto assets because of the volatility and the stability of the platform. We look at it through a fraud perspective, Rose added. We know that can cause frustration for customers because they may want to invest. It's their money, but if we're evidencing significant fraud, we block them. We're very supportive of the regulation and the regulators looking at regulation of crypto. Our focus will always be about customer outcomes in that context, said Charlie Nunn, CEO of Lloyds Bank. I don't think Lloyds Bank Group will want to be promoting cryptocurrencies, but we do want to make sure that if our customer choose to put money into a cryptocurrency, it's as safe as can be. Let's simply put that they just don't want cryptocurrency to have a chokehold on their fiat monetary system. So that is why they're blocking a lot of these cryptocurrencies, and they're blocking their customers from ever accessing cryptocurrency. It is as simple as that. But I don't want to spread, those, what do you call it? Controversy. I don't want to spread all these like hypothetical statements. It is what it is. So more banks are pulling out of crypto and are taking a halt. Now, this is one of the biggest news that came out today. Binance announces temporary suspension of USD bank transfers. The largest crypto exchange in the world, announced on Monday that it will pause all deposits and withdrawals in USD from bank accounts starting February 8th. Now, why the suspension? Binance offered no particular explanation for why it was taking place. However, it clarified that the pause will only affect a small portion of its user base. All other methods of buying and selling crypto from the exchange will remain effective, including credit cards, Apple Pay, Google Pay, and bank transfers with other fiat currencies such as euros. It's worth noting that only 0.01% of our monthly active users leverage USD bank transfers, but we are working hard to restart service as soon as possible. And this is important to take note. The plans also do not affect Binance US clients, the sole firm between the two with permission to serve users within the United States. We are not suspending USD withdrawals and deposits on February 8th, tweeted the company on Monday. Signature Bank. Binance announced that one of its banking partners, Signature Bank, would stop processing fiat to crypto transactions worth less than $100,000. The lender intends to decrease its exposure to crypto markets, cutting off as much as $10 billion in deposits from crypto clients. This move was in response to a statement from the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation that crypto sector banking should be considered a high-risk activity. More regulations coming in, and Binance has suspended USD bank transfers but offers not much explanation, but we will see a regular process, I think, and it will go back to being operational tomorrow if I'm not mistaken. Hopefully it does. And the reason why I cover Signature Bank, because apparently another breaking news, Signature Bank sued for substantially facilitating FTX commingling. Signature Bank knew of and permitted the commingling of FTX customer funds within its proprietary blockchain-based payment networks, Signet, according to a court filing. Crypto-friendly bank Signature Bank faces a putative class action suit for its involvement in the operations of the now bankrupt cryptocurrency exchange, FTX. Statistica Capital, an algorithmic trading firm, and Statistica claimed the bank had actual knowledge of and substantially facilitated the now infamous FTX fraud, according to a filing in the U.S. District Court. It also says it advised Signature the funds were meant for FTX, but the fund allowed them to be transferred to accounts controlled by Alameda Research, the trading firm owned by FTX founder Sam Bankman-Fried. FTX was one of the bank's clients, although the crypto exchange's deposits with Signature amounted to less than 0.1% of the bank's overall deposits. Now, in my opinion, the Binance temporary suspension of USD bank transfers definitely have something to do with Signature Bank, since it's currently facing lawsuits. So I predict and I think that Binance knew about the lawsuit beforehand. That's why it is suspending withdrawals, because of its ties with Signature Bank, and to make sure they want to make sure Binance themselves are clean, so they halt, and let's just see what the Signature Bank is going to do for the next step. And that is the reason why they're halting it, in my humble opinion. Okay, now to reiterate my point, I apologize for not being as bullish as people want me to be, I think, because we still have to pay attention to a lot of these negative news so we can navigate through around the cryptocurrency market and make sure that we are not harmed. All right, as much as I want to make money, as much as I love the blockchain technology and I'm here to stay, I still have to cover these breaking news, this bearish news, in order to have an objective and rational look at the overall market. Okay, so with that being said, I hope you guys have a great day. I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Peace.